Hello, Sudoku friends. Welcome. Today in the Saturday daily newspaper on July the 11th. Let me zoom this, focus this. Yes, July the 11th, 2020. We have here a quintuplet. Yes, a quintuplet. 5 Sudokus merged into a one big whole. Sudoku, and I've told you earlier, I don't like these Sudokus because these Sudokus, I need more than an hour to solve this, and you cannot afford to make a mistake, an error, because if you make an error, well, it's finished with your Sudoku. So double check every move, every solution step. You need to check. So all right, no more talking. So let's get started. Alright, let me use another pencil. Alright. A lot of numbers here. Let me see. We see here 6 in this row. A 6 in the middle row. So in the row below, the only place for the 6 should be there. Then let me see. We see here. I'm scanning the whole Sudoku, and I see here a 5 in this row, a 5 in that row. So in the middle row, the only 2 places for the 5 should be here or there. We see here 5, no 5 there. 5 should be there. And then let me see. 3, 2, 3 and 4. I need a 4. All right. Okay, we have here 9. Let me go to another box. Big square. Big square. We see here 4 in this column, the last column, A4, in the column next. So in that column, the only 2 places for the 4 should be here or there. We see here 4, no 4 there. 4 should be here. 4 in this row, 4 in the middle, in the row below. So in the last row, the only 2 places for the 4 should be here or there. We see here 4, no 4 there. 4 should be there. 4 in this column, 4 in the third column. So in the column between the second column, the only place for the 4 should be there. Then I cannot continue with the 4. I see. Need to wait. How about the number 9? 9 in this last row. 9 in the row above. So in that row, the only 2 places for the 9 here or there. We see here 9, no 9 there. 9 should be there. A2 in this column. A2 in that column. So the middle column, the only place for the 2 should be here. 3 numbers missing in this big square. One of the missing number is a 2. We see here 2, so no 2 there. Here 2, no 2 there. The only place for the 2 should be there. 1 and 6 are left in this big square. 1, 3, and 8. I need an 8. Alright. 8, 8. How about the 2, 2, 2, 2? Let me go to another big square. We have a 3, 3, 3. Here it should be 3, 5. We have a 6, no. 7. We have a 4 in this column, A4. In that column, so the middle column, the only place for the 4 should be there. And then 6, 6, 6, 6, alright, 7, 8, I need an 8, no. 9, 9. Well, go to another big square. I need more numbers. Let me see. The 8 and 9 and 9, 9. 6 in this row, the first row, 6 in the second row. So in the third row, the only place for the 6 should be there. 6 in this row, 6 in the middle row. So on the row below, the only 2 places for the 6 here. Oh, there we see here 6, no 6 there. 6 should be there. Yes, we see a 6 in this column, 6 in the second column. So in the first column, the only 3 places for the 6 should be here, here, or there. We see here 6, no 6 there. Here 6, no 6 there. The only place for the 6 should be there. 6 in this column, 6 in the middle column. So in the column next, the only 2 places for the 6 should be here, or there. We see here 6, no 6 there. 6 should be there. 6 in the last row, 6 in the row above. So in that row, the only 2 places for the 6 here or there. We see here 6, no 6 there, 6 should be here. And all the 6's are used, I can see. Yes. Alright. Then my goal is to solve this big square. If I have solved all the numbers, then it's easier to solve the big square. Big square, yes. Alright. And 8 in this column, and 8 in the middle column. So in the column next, the only 2 places for the 8 here or there. We see here an 8, no 8 there. 8 should be there. 8 in this, 8 in this row, 8 in the middle row. So in the row above, the only place for the 8 should be there. cannot continue with the 8. What a pity. It's supposed to be a 2. Alright. We have a 2 in this column, a 2 in that column. So in the middle column, the only place for the 2 should be there. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes. In this big square, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing number is a 2. We see here 2, so no 2 in these 2 boxes. So the 2 could be here or could be there. In the middle row, we have a 2 in one of those 2 boxes. In the row below, we have a 2 over there. So in that row, the only 2 places for the 2 here or there. We see here 2, no 2 there. 2 should be here. Then 1, 2, 6, 8. The 3, 3. Yes, in this big square, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is a 3. We see here 3, so no 3 in these 2 boxes. There are 3, no 3 in that box. 1 box left for the 3 should be there. Then let me see. Okay. 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. We have a 5. The 7 is missing. The 4 is missing. Yeah. The 9. We have a pair here. The 2 and the 9. The 2 and the 9. 2 and the 9 in this big square because we have a 2 and a 9 here. So no 2 and a 9. Oh, no. We already have a 9 there. No. It's not up here. Not up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 5 should be here. 4 and the 7. 7, 7. Let's go to another big square. How about here? This big square. We have a 1 in the first column, a 1 in the second column. So the third column, the only place for the 1 should be here. Then a 3 in this column, a 3 in the middle column, so the column next. The only 2 places for the 3 should be here or there. We see here 3, no 3 there, 3 should be there. We have a 7 in this row, a 7 in the middle row, so in the row below, the only 2 places for the 7 here or there. We see here 7, no 7 there, 7 should be there. Then 4, 4. This big square, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is 9. We see here 9, so no 9 in these 3 boxes. 1 box left for the 9 should be there. So what are these 3 numbers in this big square? The 8 is missing, the 5 is missing, and the 2 is missing. And I cannot fill this yet. No. I see here 8, 2, 5. So I need to wait. 5. 3, 2, 2. Yes, in this big square, one of the missing numbers is 2. We see here 2, so no 2 in these 2 boxes. There are 2, no 2 in that box. So the 2 could be here or could be there. So we have a 2 in this column, a 2 in the middle column. So in the column next, the only 2 places for the 2 here or there. We see here 2, no 2 there. 2 should be there. And now 1, 1, 1. 5, 7, 1, 2. Need an 8. 4, 4, 5, 5. Alright. Then I see here in this big square 3 in a row with numbers. Here also, here also, here also. That means if I look the numbers in this vertical, the third column, and look the whole column, we have a 7 there. That means these 3 boxes cannot be a 7. This is filled in, and I need a 7 in the third column. So the 7 should be in one of these 3 boxes. Here we see a 7, so the only 2 places for the 7 should be here. Let me mark them for you, it's easier to follow. The same with the 4. We have a 4 in this column, 4 in the second column. So in the third column, these 3 boxes could be a 4. We see here 4, so no 4 there. So the only 2 places for the 4 should be here or there. So we have in the last column of this big square, we have a 4. In that column we have a 4. So in the column between, the only place for the 4 should be in there. Let me see. In this row, we have here a 2, here a 5. No, I cannot do anything. Let's see these 3 numbers in this column. 6, 7, 8, 5. We have a 3 here, so no 3 in these 2 boxes. So the 3 could be in one of these 3 boxes. We have a 9 here. That means no 9 in these 3 boxes. So the 9 could be in one of these 2 boxes. Let me mark them. 9, 9. That means a 9 in the first column, a 9 in the second column. So the third column, the only 2 places for the 9 here or there. We see here 9, no 9 there. 9 should be there. Then let me see these 3 boxes. 9, 4, 7, and here we have 6 empty boxes. We see here 5, so no 5 in these 3 boxes. So the 5 could be in one of these 3 boxes. We see here 5, so no 5 there. 5 should be there. Yeah. So we have a 5 in this row, 5 in the second row. So in the third row, the only 2 places for the 5 here or there. We see here 5, no 5 there. 5 should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is missing. The 7 is missing, and the 8 is missing. 6, 7, and 8. I cannot do anything except this 7. Yeah, we see here a 1 in this column, a 1 in the second column. So in the first column, the only 3 places for the 1 should be here, here, or there. We see here 1, so no 1 there. So the 1 could be here or there. 8 in this column, 8 in the column next. So in the last column, the only 3 places for the 8 should be here, here, or there. We see here an 8, no 8 there. Here an 8, no 8 there. The only place for the 8 should be there. Then 4, 2, 2, 2. All right. In this big square, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is 6. We see here 6 in this column, 6 in the middle column, so in the column next. The only place for the 6 should be there. 6 in this column, 6 in the column next, so in the last column, the only 2 places for the 6 here or there. We see here 6, no 6 there. 6 should be here. 6 in the last row, 6 in the row above. So in that row of this big square, the only 3 places for the 6 should be here, here, or there. We see here 6, no 6 there. Here 6, no 6 there. The only place for the 6 should be there. And if I place the 6 here, I will eliminate the 1. Yes. So now I have 1 box left for the 1. Should be there. And all the 6s are used, I can see. Yes, alright, the 6. Alright. 5. So here we have 2 1s, 2, and the 3s. 2 3s. Right. Let me see. 5, 5. Here cannot be a 5. Here, these 2 5s. We have a 9 in this column, a 9 in the second column. So in the third column, the only 2 places for the 9 here or there. We see here 9, no 9 there. 9 should be there. 9 in this row, 9 in the row below. So in the last row, the only 2 places for the 9 here or there. We see here 9, no 9 there. 9 should be there. 9 in this column, 9 in the column next. So in the last column, the only 2 places for the 9 here or there. We see here 9, no 9 there. 9 should be there. 9 in this column, 9 in that column. So in the middle column, the only 3 places for the 9. Here, here, or there. We see here 9, no 9 there. Here a 9, no 9 there. The only place for the 9 should be there. And all the 9s are used, I can see. Yes, alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 3 missing numbers in this box, big square. Those numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7, and 8. we see here a 6, so no 6 there. So the 6 could be here or could be there. So we have a 6 in this column, in one of those two boxes. We have a 6 over there in that column. So in the middle column, the only two places for the 6 should be here or there. We see here 6, no 6 there, 6 should be there. Alright, 7, 8, and 6. 8, 8. 8, 8. 8, 8, 8, 8. Alright. 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3. And 7 is missing. Okay. Let me see. These 4 boxes. The 1 is missing. The 3 is missing. The 7 is missing. And the 9 is missing. 1, 7, so 9 and 3. 9, 3. 9, 3, 2. Yeah. I need a 2. Yeah. One of these 3 boxes must be a 2. Because in this column we have a 2 here, no 2 there. Here 2, no 2 there. So we have a 2 here. Alright. 2, 2. Then we have here 2. There 2, yes. Complicated move this time in this big square. We have a 2 here. So no 2 in these 3 boxes. There 2, no 3, no 2 in those 3 boxes. So the 2 could be here or there. So we have a 2 in the second row in one of these 2 boxes. In the third row we have a 2 over there. So in the first row the only 3 places for the 2 should be here, here or there. Yes. So we have a 2 in this row, a 2 in the last row. So in the row between, the only 3 places for the 2 should be here, here or there. And look, we have a 2 here, no 2 there. Here 2, no 2 there. The only place for the 2 should be there. 1, 2, 3. The 4 is missing. 5, 6. The 7 is missing. And the 8 is missing. The 8 could be everywhere here. Well. 5. 5, 2, 5, 2. We have 8 here, so the 8 should be in one of these 2 boxes. Yeah. Look, in this row, 5 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers in 8, we see here an 8, so no 8 in these 2 boxes. So the 8 could be here, here, or there. We see here an 8, so no 8 there. So 8 should be in these 2 boxes. Let me see. 1, this column, 6 1 4 the 4 we have here. No, 5 2 3 the 4 goes there. Yes, we have a 4 in this row, 4 in the row below. So in the last row, the only 2 places for the 4, here or there. I marked them for you. So we have a 4 in this row, 4 in the row above the second row. So in the first row, the only 2 places for the 4, here or there. And a 6. These 2 boxes should be a 1. We have a 1 in this row, the last row, 1 in the row above. So in that row, only 2 places for the 1, here or there. 1 1 1. Okay. 4 5 6 7 8 and a 9. Yeah. 4 4. What can it be? 1 in this column, 1 in that column. So in the column between the second column, the only 2 places for the 1, here or there. We see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be there. Finally, 1 number. So 1 in this row, 1 in the last row. So in the row between, the only place for the 1 should be there. In this big square, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is a 1. We see here 1. No 1 in these 2 boxes. There 1, no 1 in those 2 boxes. 1 box left for the 1 should be there. And then 3 missing numbers. 1 2 3 4 5. The 6 is missing. The 9 is missing. And the 8 is missing. I cannot fill this yet. These 2 numbers, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and a 9. No, I cannot fill this yet. 8 and a 9. But we have a 1 in this row, 1 in the third row. So in the row between the second row, the only 3 places for the 1, here or there. We see here 1, no 1 there. So the 1 could be here or could be there. So now 4 numbers left. 1 2, the 3 is missing, and I see here 3. So no 3 there. Here 3, no 3 there. And I'm missing a 3 in the third row. So the 3 should be in one of these 2 boxes. 3 here, 3 there. That means in this big square, here cannot be a 3. We have a 3 there. There we have a 3, no 3 there. So 1 box left for the 3 should be there. 3 in this column, 3 in the column next. So in the last column, the only 3 places for the 3, here or there. We see here 3, no 3 there. We see here 3, no 3 there. So the 3 could be here or there. These 3 numbers in this column, the missing numbers are 1 2 3 4. The 5 is missing. The 7 is missing and the 9 is missing. We see here 5 and here 5, so no 5 in these 2 boxes. 1 box left for the 5 should be there. The 9 and the 7 are left. We have a 7 here, no 7 there. 7 should be here. The 9 goes there. Then We have a pair here, 2 in this row, 2 in the third row, so in the row between, the only 2 places for the 2, here and there, together with the 1. That means 3 missing numbers in this big square. The 3 is missing, the 8 is missing, and the 6 is missing. Yeah. Yeah. The 6. 825, 825, 22, 5, 5. Here 5 will be a 5. Alright. So the 8 is missing in here. The 3 is missing here also. So 2 numbers left, the 9 and the 7. The 9 and the 7. The 9 and the 7. So in the third row, the 8 is missing, the 3 is missing, the 9 and the 7 too. We see here 9, no 9 there. Here 9, no 9 there. So the 9 should be in one of these 2 boxes. 9 here, 9 there. The other 2 numbers should be the 7. 7 here, 7 there. So we have a 7 in the last row, 7 in the row above. So in that row, the only place for the 7 should be there. 2 numbers left, the 4 and the 8 are missing. The 4 and the 8. I cannot fill this yet. Need to wait. 3 and a 7. 3. Okay. 8 and a 9. 2, 4. So the 5 is also missing here. 2, 4, 5, and the 7. We have a 7 here. No 7 in these 2 boxes. And we have a there a 7. So we have a 7 in this row, so no 7 in these 2 boxes. There are 7, no 7 in those 2 boxes. 1 box left for the 7 should be there. Yeah. 7 in this row. 7 in one of those 2 boxes in the third row. So the row between. The only 3 places for the 7 here, or there. We see here 7, no 7 there. 7 should be in one of these 2 boxes. So 3 boxes left. The 2, the 4, and the 5. I need a 5 here. We see here 5, so no 5 there. So the 5 goes together with the 4 as a pair. Yeah, I eliminated the 2 because we have a pair, 4 and a 5. Look, 4 and a 5. So 1 box left for the 2 should be there. Yes. So we have a 2 here. In this column, the second column, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is 2. We see here 2, so no 2 there. So the 2 could be here, here, or there. We see here 2, no 2 there. Here 2, no 2 there. The only place for the 2 should be there. 1, 2, 3. The 4 is missing. 5. The 6 is missing. 7 and the 8 is missing. Yeah. Let me see. 3 in this row, 3 in the row below. So in the last row, the only two places for the 3 here or there. One of the missing number in the last row is a 7. We see here 7, so no 7 in these two boxes. So the 7 goes together with the 3 as a pair. These two numbers left in the last row are for the numbers. We have here 8 and a 9, 3 and a 7, 2 and a 5. So these two should be the 4 and the 6. 4 and the 6 are left. 4 and a 6. I mark them. 4 and a 6. I cannot fill this yet. Need to wait. How about these two numbers in this big square? The 8 and the 9 are left. 8 and the 9. 8 and a 9. That means we have a 9 in this column, 9 in the column next to the second column. So in the third column, the only two places for the 9 here or there. We see here a 9 in one of those two boxes, so no 9 there. The only place for the 9 should be in there. Then 3, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. The 8 is missing. Here I cannot place an 8. Here in the third column, I cannot place an 8 there. We have an 8 in one of these two boxes, so the 8 could be here or could be there. 8, 3, 7, and the 5 is missing. Yes. In this column, the third column, one of the missing numbers is a 5. We see here 5, so no 5 in these two boxes. So the 5, the only box left for the 5 should be here. 5, alright. So we have a 5 here. In this row, 5 in the last row. So in the row between, the only place for the 5 should be there. Now I have filled here the 5, one box left for the 4 should be there. Yes, one box left in this row should be for the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6 is missing. Yeah, the 6. 2 boxes left in this row for the numbers 8 and 4. 8 and 4 are missing. 8 and 4, and I cannot fill this yet. 8 and 4. 8 and 4. 8 and 4. That means these two numbers also 8 and 4. These three numbers 8, 5, and 2. So we have an 8 here. We have an 8. This cannot be an 8. These two should be an 8. Now we have an 8 here. This cannot be an 8. So this should be a 4. And this should be an 8. We have an 8 here. So this cannot be an 8 anymore. This should be a 4. 8, 5, and 2. 5 and 2. We have a 5 here. So these two boxes should be the 5. We have a 2 here. So these two boxes should be a 2. 3, 7. 7 in this row, 7 in the second row. So the first row, only 2 places for the 7. Here or there. 7, 8. Where's the 3? 3 could be everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6 is missing. Yeah, the 6 should be in one of these two because we have a 6 in this column, 6 in the second column. So these two boxes should be a 6. 6, 3, 8. 8 is missing. 8 should be in these two boxes. Yeah, we have an 8 in this column. So this cannot be an 8, so these two boxes should be an 8. Alright. A lot of thinking here. A lot of thinking. Two boxes left in this column, the 8 and the 9. This row, 3 missing numbers. 2 of those numbers are the 8 and the 2. So no 8 and the 2 in this box. So the 8 and the 2 goes in these two boxes. 8 and the 2. That means one box left should be the 1 in this row. So we have a 1 here. Okay, 1 in this row, 1 in that row. So the middle row, the only two places for the 1 here. Oh, there we see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be there. Alright. 1 in this column, 1 in that column. So in the column next, the only two places for the 1 here. Oh, there we see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be here. And I eliminated the 2, and I know we have a pair 1 and a 2, so this should be a 2. And all the 1s are used, I can see, yes. 2, 2, 2, 2. 8, 3, and 6 are missing. I need a 6. 6, 6, yeah. Yeah. These two boxes should be a 6 because we have a 6 in this row, 6 in that row. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 is missing. 5 should be in these two boxes. We have a 5 here, so no 5 there. And the 9 is missing. 9 could be everywhere. Need to wait. 8, 9. 3, 6, 4. 8, 5, 2. 7, 3, and 6. 7, 7, 3. 3 could be here also. It could be there also. 6, 8, and 9. 5, 1, 2, 3. 5. Ay. Only 2 numbers and I cannot finish it. 4, 6, 4. Here cannot be 4 here. These 2 numbers should be also a 4. With a 4 here, 4 there. Okay. No. 2, 2, 2. Yeah. The 2 here and the 2 there. So here 2 or there 2. A lot of pairs. How about these two numbers? The 8 and the 6 are missing. We have a 6 here, so no 6 there. 6 should be here, and the 8 goes and there. Now I have eliminated that number. So these two numbers should be the 8 and the 9. 8 and the 9, 8 and the 9. And we have a pair here, 8 and a 9 and 8 and a 9. So this cannot be an 8 anymore. These two numbers cannot be an 8. So it's the 8 here or 8 there. But we have an 8 and a 9 as a pair. So this cannot be an 8 anymore. So one box left for the 8 should be here. This should be the 8. And this should be the 9. And this should be the 8. Now I have an 8 there. So this cannot be an 8 anymore. This should be the 9. And this should be the 8. 9 in this column, 9 in the middle column. So the column next, the only place for the 9 should be there. The 2 and the 4 are left. We have a 4 here, so no 4 there. 4 should be here, and the 2 goes there. We have a 4 now, so this cannot be a 4 anymore. This should be the 6, and this should be the 4. One number left in this row for the number 8. 2 numbers left, the 2 and the 5. We have a 2 here, no 2 there. 2 should be here, and the 5 goes there. One number left in this row for the number 5. 2 numbers left, the 9 and the 6. 9 and the 6 as a pair. 3 and the 7. 3 and the 7 are left. Need to mark them. 3 and 7. The other 6, 7 and a 3. How about these 3 numbers? 3, 8. I need an 8 here. The 3. 8, 3 and the 6. I'm missing the 6. 6 could be everywhere. 6 could be here. Yeah. Alright, I need to wait because I need one of those 2 numbers and I can complete it. 9, 8, 6. 9, 8, 6. This should be in 6 also. 8, 6. 8, 9, 6 and 3. 8, 9, 6 and 3. 8, 9. These 3 numbers 6, 3 and 7. This could be also 6. Yeah. 6, 8 and 3. 6, 8 and 3. This could be also a 3. 6, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I need to wait. Alright. So 54 minutes. Wow. I hate this kind of quintuplets. Yeah. 2 numbers left. 9, 8 and the 3. The 3 should be in one of these 2 boxes. We have a 3 here. 3, 3. That means 1 box left for the 3 should be there. These 2 should be the 9 and the 8. We have an 8 here, so no 8 there. 8, the 9 should be there, and the 8 should be there. One box left should be the 9. Now I have a 9 here, so this cannot be a 9 anymore. This should be the 9. Oh, I made a mistake. This should be the 9. What am I doing now? 9. And this should be the 6. Yes. So these two boxes cannot be a 6 anymore. This box should be the 6. Then the 8 and the 3 are left. We have an 8 here. No 8. The 8 should be here. And the 3 goes there. One number left in this row for the number 3. We have a 3 here, so this cannot be a 3 anymore. This should be a 7, and this should be the 3. One number left in this column should be the number 7, and one number left in this row for the number 6. Yes, we have completed one big whole square. These 3 numbers, I have marked those two with the number 5. We see now a 5 there, so no 5 there. 5 should be here. These 3 numbers, what are these 3 numbers in this big square? The 2 is missing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7 is missing. We see here 7, so these 2 boxes should be a 7. And the 8 is missing. We see here an 8, so no 8 in this box. 8, 7, and 2. That means one box left in this column should be the number. The 9 is missing. 9 in this column, 9 in that column. So in the column between, the second column, the only number left should be the 9. So we have here 3 numbers left. The 7, the 8 is missing. We see here an 8 and a 7. So we have a pair, 7 and 8, 7 and 8. So one number left should be the number 2. The 2 is missing here. That means 2 numbers left in this row, the 1 and the 3. The 3 is missing, yes. So we have a 3 in this row, 3 in the last row. So in the row between, these 2 numbers should be a 3. The 8 is missing also, and the 5 is missing. Yeah, 5, 5. So these 2 boxes should be the 5. Alright. Let me see if I can complete this big square. 2 in this column, 2 in the column next. So in that column, the only place for the 2 should be there. 2 in this row, 2 in the third row. So in the row between, the only 3 places for the 2 should be here, here, or there. We see here 2, no 2 there. Here 2, no 2 there. The only place for the 2 should be there. And all the 2's are used, I can see. Yes. Alright. Then 5 in this row, 5 in the row below. So on the last row, the only 2 places for the 5 here or there. We see here 5, no 5 there. 5 should be there. These 2 numbers in this column should be the 5 and the 8. We see here an 8, no 8 there. 8 should be here and the 5 goes there. 5 in this column, 5 in the middle column. So the column next, the only 2 places for the 5 here or there. We see here 5, no 5 there. 5 should be there. 5 in this row, 5 in the row below. So the middle in the middle row. So in that row, the only 2 places for the 5 here or there. We see here 5, no 5 there. 5 should be here. And all the 5's are used, I can see. Yes. Alright. These 3 numbers are the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is missing. We see here 6. So these 2 boxes should be 6. The 7 is missing. We see here 7. We have a pair. 7 is missing, so 1 box left should be the 8. Then 1 and 6. Yeah. How about these 3 numbers? The 1 is missing. I see here a 1, so this cannot be a 1. These 2 boxes could be a 1. The 3 is missing, and the 9 is missing. We have a pair. 9, 9. That means these 2 boxes should be a 9 with the 1. We see here a 9 there, so no 9 there. 9 should be there. I have eliminated the 1, so the 1 should be there. 1 box left for the 3. Yes. So 2 numbers left in the first row, the 3 and the 4. Let me mark them. 2 boxes left in this column, the 1 and the 6. We see here 1, so no 1 there. 1 should be here, and the 6 goes there. 1 number left in this big square for the number 6. 2 boxes left in this big square for the numbers 3 and 7. We see here 7, no 7 there. 7 should be here, and the 3 goes there. 2 numbers left in this row for the numbers 7 and 3. Let me mark them. So in this column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is 3. We see here 3, so no 3 there. I have one of these 2 boxes a 3 in this big square, so no 3 there. So the 3 could be here or could be there. We see here 3, no 3 there. 3 should be there. 2 numbers left in this row for the numbers 1 and 8. We see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be here, and 8 goes there. 1 in this row, 1 in the middle row, so the row above, the only place for the 1 should be here. 1 in this row, 1 in the second row, so in the third row, the only 2 places for the 1 here or there. We see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be here. 1 in this column, 1 in the middle column, so the column next, the only 2 places for the 1 here or there. We see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be there, and all the 1s are used. I can see. Yes, alright. 2 numbers left in this big square for the numbers 8 and 7. 8 and 7, we see here an 8, no 8 there. 8 should be here, and the 7 goes there. 1 number left in the last row for the number 7. 2 numbers left in this big square for the numbers 3 and 6. 3 and 6, no, I cannot. 3 and 6, and this column, also 3 and 6 are missing. We see here 3, so no 3 there. 3 should be here, and the 6 goes there. 1 number left in this big square for the number 6. 2 numbers left in this big square for the numbers 9 and 3. We have a 3 here, no 3 there. 3 should be here, and the 9 goes there. What are these 3 numbers? 1, 2, 3. The 4 is missing. We see here 4, so no 4 there. Oh, 1 number left in this column for the number 6. 6 is missing here. Yeah, 6 is missing here. We have a 7 now, so this cannot be a 7 anymore. This should be the 7, and this should be the 3. 2 numbers left now in this big square for the numbers 4 and 9. 4 and 9. We have a 9 here, no 9 there. 9 should be here, and the 4 goes there. Now we have a 4 here, so this cannot be a 4 anymore. This should be the 4, and this should be the 3. 2 numbers left in this big square for the numbers 6 and 8. We have a 6 here, no 6 there. 6 should be here, and 8 goes there. Now I have an 8 here, so this cannot be an 8 anymore. This should be the 7, and this should be the 8. we have a 7 here, so this cannot be a 7 anymore. This should be the 7 and this should be the 6. Completed this big square. Wow, 1 hour and 4 minutes. All right. The 8 in this row, 8 in the row below, so in the last row. The only place for the 8 should be there. 3 and 5 are missing. We have a 5 here, no 5 there. 5 should be here, and the 3 goes and there. 3, 3, 3, yes. Then 6, 6, 2, 2. Yeah, we have a 2 in this column, 2 in the middle columns, and the column next. The only 2 places for the 2 here and there. The 3, we have a 3 here, so no 3 in these 3 boxes. There are 3, no 3 in those 3 boxes. So the only 2 places for the 3 in this big square should be here or there. So we have a 3 in this row, 3 in one of those 2 boxes in that row, so in the middle row. The only 2 places for the 3 should be there. That means we have in this column 5 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is a 3. We see here 3, so no 3 in these 2 boxes. So the 3 could be here, here, or there. We see here 3, no 3 there. Here 3, no 3 there. Only place for the 3 should be there. This should be the 1. 1 box left for the 1 should be there. So we have a pair here, the 9 and the 1. 1 in this column, 1 in the column next. So in that column, the only 2 places for the 1, here or there. 1 and a 9. That means these 2 boxes in this row should be the 4 and the 2. 4 and a 2. We have a 2 here, so no 2 there. 2 should be here, and the 4 goes there. 2 numbers left. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 is missing. We see here 5, no 5 there. 5 should be there. 6 and a 7 is missing. We have a 7 now, so this cannot be a 7 anymore. This should be the 7 and this should be the 3. We have a 3 now, so this cannot be a 3 anymore. This should be the 3. 2 boxes left. The 2 and the 4 are missing. The 2 and the 4. 2 and the 4. 2 and the 4. Let me complete this big square here. 8, 8, so we have a 2. Alright. So the 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, in this big square, one of the missing numbers is 3. We see here 3, no 3 in these 2 boxes. There are 3, no 3 in those 2 boxes. So the 3 could be here or could be there. That means 3 in this row, 3 in the middle row, so in the row above, these 2 boxes could be a 3. 2 missing, 2, 4, and 7. Alright, 7, 8, 8. 8, 8, that means these 2 boxes should be an 8. These 3 boxes. 4 is missing. The 1 is missing. We see here 1, so no 1 there. Here 1, no 1 there. The only place for the 1 should be there. So the 4 and the 5 is missing. 4 and a 5. 4 and a 5. 4 and a 5. Alright. 1 in this row, 1 in the middle row. So in the row above, the only place for the 1 should be there. 1 in this column, 1 in the middle column. So the column next, the only 2 places for the 1 here or there. We see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be there. 1 in this row, 1 in the second row. So in the third row, the only 2 places for the 1 here or there. We see here 1, no 1 there. 1 should be there. And then I cannot continue with the 1. 3 numbers left, the 2, the 3, and here cannot be a 3 because we have a 3 there. So the 3 could be here or there. We see here 3, no 3 there. 3 should be here. The 2 and the 7 are left. 2 and the 7. 2 and the 7 also here in this row. We have a 2 here, so no 2 there. 2 should be here. And the 7 goes there. 1 number left in this big square for the number 7. 2 numbers left in this row for the numbers 4 and 2. 4 and 2. We have a 2 here, no 2 there. 2 should be here, and the 4 goes there. 3 numbers left. 1, 2. The 3 is missing. The 3 should be in these 2 boxes because we have a 3 there. 4, 5 is missing. We have a 5 here, so this cannot be a 5. We have a pair 3 and a 5, so this should be the 6. How about 4, 4, 8, and yeah, 7 in this column, 7 in the column next. So in that column, the only place for the 7 should be there. 2 numbers left. The 8 and the 4 are missing. We see here 4, no 4 there. 4 should be here, and the 8 goes there. 3 missing numbers in this big square. One of the missing numbers is a 5. We see here 5, no 5 in these 2 boxes. 1 box left for the 5 should be there. 2 numbers left in this big square for the number 6 and 1. We have a 1 there, so no 1 there. 1 should be here, and the 6 goes there. 2 numbers left, 5 and a 3. We have a 5 now, so no 5 there. 5 should be here, and a 3 goes there. Now we have a 3 here, so this cannot be a 3. This should be the 3. 3 numbers left. The 2 is missing. I see here 2, no 2 there. The 2 should be there. 6 is missing. We see here 6, no 6 there. Here 6, no 6 there. The only place for the 6 should be there. 2 and the 4 are left. 2 and the 4. Alright. How about these 2 numbers in this column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8 are missing. 7 and 8. Mark them. I think no 2, 4, and 5 should be here. Yes. I need a 5 in this row. The 5 is missing. I cannot place the 5 there. We have a 5 here. I have a 5 there. No 5 here. So the only place for the 5 should be there. The 2 and the 4 are left. We have a 4 here, so no 4 there. 4 should be here. And the 2 goes there. And 1 number left in this big square for the number 2. So 8, 7, and 3 are missing. We have 1 number left in this column. Should be the number 7. This cannot be a 3. We have a 3 there. 7. So 7 in this column, 7 in the column next, the middle column. So in that column, the only place for the 7 should be there. 1 number left in this column for the number 8. 1 number left in this big square for the number 3. 2 numbers left in this big square for the numbers 8 and 6. We have an 8 here, no 8 there. 8 should be here, and 6 goes there. 2 numbers left in this middle row for the 4 and the 5. 4 and a 5, we have a 4 here, no 4 there. 4 should be here, and the 5 goes there. 1 number left in the third column for the number 5. two numbers left in this big square for the numbers 8 and 7. 8 and 7, I need to mark them. 8 and 7. How about these two numbers? The 8 and the 4 is missing. We have a 4 here, no 4 there. 4 should be here, and the 8 goes there. Now we have an 8 here, so this cannot be an 8 anymore. This should be the 8, and this should be the 7. Two numbers left in this row for the numbers 1. No, we have a 1 here. The 6 is missing, and the 2 is missing. We have a 6 here, no 6 there. 6 should be here, and the 2 goes there. And finally, the two numbers, the 1 and the 7. We have a 1 here, no 1 there. 1 should be here, and the 7 goes there. Finish this big square. Wow. 2 to go. 2 to go. 2, 4. That means here also, in this column, the 2 and the 4, we have a 4 here, so no 4 there. 4 should be here, and the 2 goes there. One number left in this big square for the number 2. We have 2 numbers left now in the middle row for the numbers 7 and the 4. 7 and the 4. We have a 4 here, so no 4 there. 4 should be here, and the 7 goes there. 2 numbers left, the 8 and the 2. Let me mark them. 8 and the 2. Here we have 8 in this column, 8 in the middle columns, and the column next. Here also the 8. 6, the 5, the 9. The 9, we have a 9 in this row. So the 9 could be in these 3 boxes. We see here 9, no 9 there. The 9 could be in these 2 boxes. 9, 2, how about the 1? I see here 1, so no 1 in these 3 boxes. So the 1 could be in these 3 boxes. We see here 1, no 1 there. So the 1 could be here or there. 817, 817, 8. Well. 1, 9, and the 5. Yes, we have a 5 in this row, 5 in the row above the second row. So in the first row, the only place for the 5 should be there. 1 number left in this big square for the number 4. 1 number left in this row. No, it's the 1 and the 9. I cannot fill this yet. Alright, let me continue with this big square. 2 numbers left. The 2 and the 7. 2 and the 7, 2 and the 7. Let me mark them. 2 and the 7. How about... Yes, in this big square, 4 missing numbers. One of the missing numbers is 5. We see here 5, no 5 in these 2 boxes. There are 5, no 5 in those 2 boxes. 1 box left for the 5 should be there. That means 5 in this row, 5 in that row. So in the row between these 2 boxes could be a 5. Then... yeah, 2, 2. Yeah, here could be also 2. We have a 2 in this row, 2 in that row. So one of these 3 boxes should be a 2. We see here 2, so no 2 there. So the 2 could be here or there. The 3 could be in one of these 3 boxes. 1, that means in the middle column, here 1 or there 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing. 5 is missing. and a 7 is missing. We have a 7 here. Alright. 5, 5. These two boxes should be a 5. We have a 5 here. How about these three numbers? 3, 7, and 4. Wow. 1, 4, and 9. We have a pair. One of these 3 boxes is a 9. We see here 9, so no 9 there. 9 should be here or there together with the 1 as a pair. So 1 box left for the 4. So we have a 9 and a 1 here. What are these 2 boxes in this column? The 4 and the 3 are missing. 4 and a 3. We have a 3 here, no 3 there. 3 should be here, and a 4 goes there. What are these 2 numbers in this column? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is missing, and a 7. 5 and a 7. 7 and a 5. How about these 2 numbers? 7, 5, and the 9 is missing here. The 9 is missing in this big square. We have a 9 here, so no 9 there, here 9, no 9 there. The only place for the 9 should be there. So the 7 and the 5 are missing here now. We have a 5 here, so no 5 there. 5 should be here, and the 7 goes there. 1 number left in this row for the number 5. 5 in this row, 5 in the middle row, so the row below. These 2 numbers could be a 5. 2 numbers left in this big square, the 4 and the 7. So we have a 7 in this column, 7 in the column next. So in that column, the only 2 places for the 7 here or there. 2 numbers left in this column. The 4 and the 8 is missing. Do we have an 8? No, we have no 8. We have a pair. 3 in this column, 3 in the column next. So in that column, the only 2 places for the 3, together with the 7. 7 here, 7 there. That means these 2 numbers. We have a 5 now, so this cannot be a 5 anymore. This should be the 5. These 2 numbers should be the 1 and the 4. We have a 4 here, no 4 there. 4 should be here, and a 1 goes there. And now we have a 1 here, so this cannot be a 1 anymore. This should be the 9, and this should be the 1. We have a 1 here, so this cannot be a 1 anymore. This should be a 9. 1 number left in this row for the number 9. 1 number left in this big square for the number 1. 2 numbers left for the 8 and the 9. We have a 9 here, so no 9 there. 9 should be here, and the 8 goes there. 1 number left in this column for the number 4. 2 numbers left in this big square for the numbers 1 and 8. We have a 1 here, no 1 there. 1 should be here, and the 8 goes there. 1 in this column, 1 in the third column, so the column between the second column. The only 3 places for the 1 here, here, or there. We see here 1, so no 1 there, here 1, no 1 there. The only place for the 1 should be there. 2 numbers left in this row for the number 7 and 3, I believe. We have a 3 here, no 3 there. 3 should be here, and the 7 goes there. 7 in this column, 7 in the second column, so in the third column, the only place for the 7 should be there. 1 number left in this third column for the number 2. We have 2 numbers left, 4 and a 7. Now we have a 7 there, so no 7 there. 7 should be here, and a 4 goes in there. 2 numbers left in this row for the numbers 4 and 5. need to mark them. That means one number left in this big square for the number 2. Then 4 and 5, that means this should be also the 4 and the 5. 4, 5 and the 8 is missing. We see here an 8, so no 8 there. We see there an 8, no 8 there. The only place for the 8 should be there. 5 in this row, 5 in the second row. So the first row, the only place for the 5 should be here. One box left in this big square for the number 4. Now we have a 4 here. So this cannot be a 4 anymore. This should be the 4 and this should be the 5. We have a 5 here. So this cannot be a 5 anymore. This should be a 7. We have a 7 here. So this cannot be a 7. This should be the 3 and this should be the 7. And the final two numbers of this big square, the 4 and the 4 and 3. We have a 3 here, no 3 there. 3 should be here and a 4 goes there. Finish this big square. Now 6 numbers left. 9 numbers left. Alright. We have marked these two boxes with a 9. We have a 9 there, so no 9 there. 9 should be here. What are these two numbers? The 2 and the 3 are missing. We have a 2 here, so no 2 there. 2 should be here. And the 3 goes there. 2 numbers left. The 7 and the 1. 7 and the 1. We have a 2 now, so this cannot be a 2 anymore. This should be the 2. And this should be the 8. We have an 8 now, so we have marked these two boxes with the 8. So this cannot be an 8 anymore. This should be the 8. One box left in this row for the number 1, 2, 3, 4. This 5, 6. This should be a 7. 7. I have here 7 and 1 in this big square. Now we have a 7 there. So this should be the 7 and this should be the 1. 2 boxes left, the 1 and the 3. In this big square we have a 1 there. So this cannot be a 1. This should be the 1 and this should be the 3. Wow! Finish in 1:27. 1 hour and 27. I hate quintuplets. More than an hour. Wow. Well, if you can follow this, you like this, thumbs up, otherwise thumbs down. You can also download this quintuplet as a PDF file if you want to solve it or make it by yourself. Thank you again for watching. And don't forget to subscribe only if you like or if you want, and hit that bell button if you want to be notified by YouTube when I upload a new videos to my channel. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you the next time with the extra Sudokus. Take care, stay healthy, keep on puzzling, and see you next time. Bye bye.